Hola clase, ¿cómo están? Hoy es jueves 2 de abril del año 2020 y hoy ustedes van a tomar dos pruebas. Today you're going to take two short quizzes. You're going to take a listening and a speaking quiz. And these are just quizzes to kind of wrap up this unit because when we get back after spring break, we'll be doing a whole new unit. So for the listening quiz, let me give you some hints and some extra instructions. First of all, before you open the quiz, make sure that you review your food and vocabulary. Food vocabulary and adjective vocabulary. You'll need to know all those things like agrio, sour, dulce, sweet, those things before you take the listening quiz. Also, what else was on that quiz? So the food adjectives, and meals like desayuno, almuerzo, those kinds of things. But I think if you know those, you'll be good for this. Okay, so then open the quiz, la comida, the listening practice. Remember that as you listen to these recordings, they're from a textbook called Entre Culturas. You can pause the audio and you can play it over until you're sure of your answers. And make sure that when you're finished, you complete the test. A lot of people are going in to take the quiz and then not actually hitting complete. And guys, you're going to have 3 opportunities to take this quiz over. So once you take it the first time, if you look and you go, oh, okay, I could do better, then please do better, and I will record your best attempt out of 3. Okay, now for the speaking quiz. Remember that to review your notes from yesterday. Yesterday I posted a document called Writing and Speaking Assessment Practice. The reason it was writing was so that you could write out your answers. So make sure you review that, and then open the quiz, Unit 6, Food and Restaurant, Formative Speaking Assessment. These are both formative assessments. They're not summative assessments, so don't worry about being an 80% grade or anything like that. So open the quiz. For each of the 5 questions that are in this, you'll need to record your answer to one of the 10 prompts. So you get to choose from those 10 prompts which 5 you want to answer. So you should have prepared that beforehand so you know pretty much exactly what you want to say. You can use an audio or a video recording. I would love to see your faces. So if you choose the audio, I'll be especially excited. When I grade those, each of those is worth 3 points, and so I'm going to look for, if you gave me a complete answer, like the whole sentence with the blanks filled in. If you gave me a logical answer, so you didn't say something like that didn't make any sense, like hamburgers are my favorite food because they're yucky. That wouldn't make a lot of sense. And then the third thing I'm going to give you points on is your pronunciation. So I want you to do your best. Doesn't mean it has to be perfect to get that point, but I want you to do your best. So I want you to practice. And again, for these, you can retry as many times as you want, and make sure that you complete the quiz. So I'm just going to give you a little bit more of a view of what it looks like when you do this. You'll open up the box, and when you open up the question, you're going to either choose the audio or the video icon, okay? And again, I'd love to see your faces, so choose the video if possible. And if neither icon appears, then you might have to look for a box that says More Options and click there, and then you should be able to see the audio or the video. Hopefully, you'll know when you're starting this, since it's a speaking assessment, whether you're on a device that has the ability to record or not. And if you have some options of choosing, that you'll choose the device that allows you to do that. You can re-record your answer until you're happy with it. So use the retry button if you're not happy with what you said. You don't have to give your recording a name. and be sure to save each final recording so that I can see each one. If, for some reason, you get this message, you might have to record on another device. I think you guys are pretty good at knowing how to record a message or something on your phone. So if you have to do that, then you can go to that device and then upload that file here on It's Learning. And be sure to click the complete test before you leave the page. A lot of people, again, are doing everything except hitting the complete test button, and then I have to go back and remind you to just finish it up. So this will be the last official assignment that you have before spring break. Tomorrow is flex day, and it's a day to catch up. So do your very best on this today, and you may not see me again then until after spring break, but I would love to hear from you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful spring break. Just rest up. It's a good time to rest up. Okay, buena suerte on the quizzes, and do your best, and show me your faces if you can on those speaking assessments. Love you all and miss you all, and see you soon. Adios.